my name's Jenkins. I'm a principal in the dispute resolution team here at Russell Kennedy Lawyers and head of the family law team. The first step involved in any separation is probably taking stock of where you are and what needs to happen immediately. For any couple who are separating, there are probably millions of things going through your mind of what you need to take into consideration and what steps you need to take. The best advice that I can give is get help early and take the advice that you're given by trusted professionals. Talking to a family lawyer when you first separate is an important first step for you to take, even if after you speak with that family lawyer you then don't engage their services for many months thereafter. In terms of other things that you need to take into consideration, I would include the following. I would, after seeing a family lawyer, think about the other professionals that you have in your life. You will need the services of a good accountant, and if that accountant is a family accountant, you might consider whether that accountant is going to be able to act for you and for your former spouse simultaneously, or whether you need to find a new accountant. I would also think about employing the services of a counsellor. Separation of any relationship is a difficult time, and having the assistance of someone you can talk to who isn't a lawyer or an accountant is going to be helpful for you. The next thing to take into consideration is the documents that you're going to need to produce. If your matter is a property matter, your family lawyer will ask you for many documents. So I would make sure that you have your financial records in order and that you talk to the bank about getting statements for bank accounts and trusts and other things so that you have that information available and ready for you. The other thing that is important to consider is what you actually want out of the separation. Your first appointment with a family lawyer will probably contain a question about how you want to leave the relationship and what your desires are. So I would recommend you start thinking about that early. There's different ways to end a relationship and different ways to tackle the issues involved in separation. And it's important that you know what you want out of the process. The last thing for you to consider is the protection of your assets. And one thing that you should immediately take stock of is who has access to your money and your personal information. Consider things like who has access to your emails, to your bank accounts, to your share trading accounts, whether there are passwords for each of those, and if there are, I would change them immediately if you consider it possible that your spouse may access those accounts without your knowledge and consent. If you have any questions about separation or any other family law matter, please contact either myself or any other member of the family law team.